the Age of AI, the show for leaders who want real results, not more noise. Join Emmanuel Rose as he helps business builders turn AI from a confusing add-on into a practical advantage with clearer messaging, stronger trust, and smarter systems. If you felt the shift happening in real time, you're not imagining it. In the agentic pivot, Emmanuel calls it the move from experimenting with AI to building with it, so it supports your team, your brand, and your growth. Let's get into it.
Welcome to Marketing in the Age of AI. I'm your host, Emmanuel Rose, and today I have a distinguished guest joining me, Stefan Gogoll. Stefan is a seasoned tech entrepreneur with over 25 years of experience in software development and AI-powered solutions. As the founder of Antigen Holding, he has built a group of innovative tech companies that exemplify excellence in software. Based in Cologne, Germany, Stefan is not only a leader in automated software, but also the driving force behind several AI startups. Stefan, thank you so much for taking some time to have a conversation with me today.
Hey, happy to be here today. Hey.
I had to kind of put the brakes on because we were having such a great conversation before the show. And I'm really excited to dig in and see what your impressions are of where we are in the AI bubble. What are you thinking?
So first of all, it's a super exciting time, and I would say we are still in the absolute beginning. The bubble is getting bigger day by day. Like a couple of weeks ago, things like OpenClaw came out,
yeah,
and it really changed a lot, the whole thing. Probably we will see something that most people did not expect, I would say, like Terminator, the film Terminator, right? This will happen. Hopefully not that harmful, but it somehow happens already in the digital space. But I mean, it will take only a couple of years, and we will see this also in the physical space. And it's a question how to handle this. That's the biggest challenge, I guess, for all of us. And the earlier you are in, the better you will be positioned. I'm pretty sure of this. So I work with AI 24/7, but I can still not understand that there are people outside. They do not use AI for anything.
Right.
That's insane, incredible for me. I cannot understand this, but just last Saturday, I celebrated my birthday, and my 70-year-old father was with us. And I mean, he's a former software developer. So he was a freelance software developer at his time. Now he's retired, but he cannot imagine what AI even could be good for. So he was not impressed speaking. I mean, when I showed him, I can speak with this, and it creates me an incredible image, or it edits my image to a video or something like this. I showed him live during our brunch, and he said, "Yeah, so what? What is it good for?" I said, "What?"
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
so I just I asked him to give me a picture of him. So he sent me a picture himself in the pool, and I used this picture. I gave it to Grok, and I asked to make a small film out of it, where a shark comes up and bites into his So it made it absolutely perfect. It was a funny thing,
Yeah.
but it looked really like a real shark is in the pool hunting for my dad's. Yeah,
Oh my
and
gosh.
he was not even impressed by this. And yeah, so there are so many people. And it's so often that I meet people that have no idea what is already possible, and they
Right.
have no idea what's coming up. So they're pretty much blind here.
Yeah.
This is in yeah. For me,
So
it's
yeah, I've
incredible. Yeah.
seen some interesting stats recently in the last couple of days where they're saying less than 1% of the population of the world is paying for any kind of an AI software service at this point. So that it
Oh,
says
that's
there's still a
pretty
big
much
market
awesome.
left.
Yeah, absolutely. So during Christmas time, I developed an app together with my elder son. He's 14 years, and my wife came up with some mystical. She's putting tarot cards.
Okay, nice.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
So I never was in touch with tarot cards before, but my wife found it somehow exciting, and she used ChatGPT. She just put the cards on the table, makes a photo, send it to ChatGPT, and say, "Give me a interpretation." Yeah.
Oh
So
wow.
here's my question to the universe. Give me the interpretation. And ChatGPT does a very good job on this. So, and my wife was so into this that I became very interested in the topic itself and said, yeah, wait a minute. So, what is this tarot mechanism? How does it work? And it turns out it's quite a logical, mathematical process. So this is why AI is really good on this. So the universe gives you the cards, and then there are rules how to
Sure.
interpret it.
Right.
So it's pretty straightforward. I wasn't aware of this, but this is what AI is really good in, right?
For
So
sure.
exactly. And then I said, yeah, so if you like this so much, maybe it's worth building an app for people like you. So
Right.
you don't have to do this photo sending, asking. You will just ask the app. So this is my question. Give me the cards and tell me what is it about. And we exactly did this using Claude Code, creating a full functional app with a website, everything around. So it's I would say we are 2 weeks away from publishing this.
I love it. Well, there
Yes,
you've taken something esoteric and you've made it very concrete with the help of ChatGPT and Claude, I guess, at this point, right?
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And I'm I'm always, I mean, I'm trying out pretty much every AIs that is on the market. So my latest new invention is or focus went to
Madness. Yeah. Yeah.
Manus, and it gives sometimes very weird answers, but sometimes very good ones. So it looks like this one is still a toddler, while some AIs are already a little bit ahead.
For sure.
I'm, but I'm also giving the Chinese AIs always a try, like ZAI, for example. I'm using, and this gives incredible output for pretty much no money. So we implemented a new website, and instead of putting CMS behind this, like
Yep.
WordPress,
Right.
we coded this and said, okay, put a database behind this. And we use AI to create translations, to create pretty much everything. So we have now a built-in CMS system within the website itself. And we just used ZAI, the API of Chinese API, AI for this, and it creates content for us 24/7. It's insane. It works insane. And after a week of uncounted results, it has just consumed 50 cents.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So we have a 50 blog posts created, first researched, then created, plus image creation, and we have only 50 cents spent. That's insane. I mean,
the leverage there is amazing. Yeah.
yes. So there is endless possibilities. So I wake up every morning with a new idea.
Well, that's interesting. And so now Antigen, what's the primary focus of that current company? What do you guys do?
Anagon, that's we came from, so more than 25 years ago, I was a single software developer, and I had the luck and privilege to have a unique customer that was Deutsche Post / DHL, which is DHL right now.
Yeah.
And I created their first tracking and tracing system for their parcels. Because
if you're only going to have one customer, that's a pretty good customer to have.
That is. And you will not believe what I mean, I was a student at that time. So a friend of my father's assistant,
right,
just said,
beautiful.
Yeah. So this is how I came to this job. I made a incredible concept for their solution concept for their problem. They decided, yeah, let's go with the student instead of the big company, because he's so cheap. So in the end, I offered them to build the whole system. There was at that time already a worldwide network system with more than 25 daughter companies to connect. And I offered them doing this for 10,000 Deutsche Mark, which is pretty much
almost free. Yeah.
It's almost free. I'm pretty sure they're still celebrating.
And they're like, if it doesn't work, it's okay because we haven't spent any money.
Exactly. And I was so happy about that money. I mean, it was literally a yearly salary at that time as a student. So it worked pretty well. And I was flying around for 2 years all over the world implementing this.
Nice.
And this is when I went to New York, where DHL was placed, and to London, to Singapore, Hong Kong. I was in Australia, everywhere. They sent me everywhere just with hardware, which I programmed myself. Like, wow. That was a pretty amazing thing, and I loved it. I mean, they spent, I guess, 10 times more on flights for me than on my salary itself. Yes. So that was an amazing thing. But based on this, I decided to build my company, and it pretty. So the reason was there was a new manager coming in and saying, okay, so we do a couple of millions in a very fast growing business based on a work of a single student. Are you insane?
Yeah.
But it was the marketing team that hired me, because they were not able to understand the products that they were producing. They were not able to understand what kind of parcels were sent from the US to Europe, from UK to Asia, and all this stuff. So they couldn't understand what kind of products they have to create and what kind of marketing, pricing, all the things.
Yep.
And with my system, they were able to do so. So based on this, this manager comes in and say, "Wow, you really our whole system just relies on a single student. That's maybe not a good move." And he decided to bring in McKinsey. So McKinsey kicked me out, which was painful that days, but one of my biggest first learnings in big business. And then I founded my company. I said, okay, I need some more workforce power. And based on this, I founded my company that was Undergone that days. And with this reputation from Deutsche Post, I got another big customer that days was Deutsche Telekom, T-Mobile that days. And they asked me to implement again a worldwide system for automated testing, because they were also expanding their business worldwide, and they needed automated testing all over the world. So I implemented a system with then a small team on my side it was called International Automation Platform. Yeah, super easy name.
Yeah, right.
But
wow.
This led to the core of Undergone, how it is right now. So we still are in testing. We have two pillars, which is on one hand, it's the consulting. It's a company around 150 consultants, pretty much working in Germany, Switzerland, Austria, the DACH region, helping companies to implement test automation strategies and so test automation, functional testing, penetration testing, security testing, all this kind of automated testing. And there's Aqua Cloud, which is a platform for to manage quality assurance and software projects. It has a holistic approach, and so this part is where I put most of my attention in right now.
Yeah, and you're saying that Cloud Code is helping you with some of that work. Is that true?
Yeah, absolutely. So Cloud Code becomes my best friend, especially now. Again, I mean, it's upgraded with the upcoming of Claude Cowork, which helps me a lot.
Yes.
And so just 1 week ago, I rolled out the enterprise plan to the whole company. So now everybody in the company has a pro account, and I demand to use Claude Code. I mean, not Claude Code, Claude, for pretty much every task. So I told everybody, so before you do anything, ask yourself, can Claude do this for me?
Right. Yes.
And it was interesting to see, even in a tech company, how big the resistance was. I mean, they're still asking for, but is this GDPR compliant and that stuff?
Right.
And I say, wow, I'm the CEO here. I don't think I don't waste my time in GDPR compliant things. I would just I have a crush on this, and you worry to use it. Yeah, but after just around 10 days of using it, everybody's super excited. I cannot say that we already have a super boost in productivity. I mean, not at least not immeasurable, but everybody is super excited now. Everybody's using it for whatever they do. It's not yet transparent, really.
Yep.
But my CFO, for example, he loves it. I mean, he just upgraded his account to the Max Plus $200 account because he's just killing it with Claude for Excel.
Nice. Yeah, there
So
you go.
but also our marketing. So you met Julia, who arranged our podcast,
Yes.
and she's also super excited. She just recently run SEO analytics on our webpage, and she's now about to execute the things that she figured out together with Claude. And she also feels like, okay, Claude is my new buddy here, helps me more than anybody else in my whole career so far. And now, yeah, so it's a journey, and the most important thing is, even if you are in a tech environment, the resistance to change, so people, is the biggest challenge in corporate world. That is my takeaway from this. So I was super convinced that if I give everybody full access to AI using the best, the possibly the best one, Claude,
Yep.
they should be super excited and say, thank you, Stefan. But then, I mean, I would say 80% push back. Say,
Right.
yeah, but I'm not using it for everything. I'm afraid of this one. And yeah, maybe my emails are still better and something like this. Oh, are you? Yeah. So
Well, that's
yeah,
amazing. Yeah, as what I've seen too is that the change management part of this is where the real change is the getting the humans to accept that this is a tool that's going to help them, not replace them.
absolutely, absolutely. So um, I have to admit, we have replaced a couple of people recently. So in November, I had a heavy discussion with my development team, which at that time was 16 people on the product, and they were super resistant. So even I gave them everything. I gave them Claude Code, ChatGPT, Codex, and I gave them all the freedom to use whatever they like. And I said, I will pay for this, but
Right.
please use it. Please use it.
Yes.
And they refused to. So in the end, I end up with just a handful of people who said, yeah, I love this. I want to do this. I do this now all the time. And the majority still said, nah, I don't use it. No, it doesn't. I mean, I'm better. I'm so experienced. I can do better. And so I really had to let them go. On December 1st, 10 of our 16 developers left the company.
Yeah.
And they just said, yeah, Stefan, sorry, wish you good luck. You will die.
Right.
So since then, I mean, we are in middle of February. We pushed out 3 new releases since then.
Right.
So the productivity went through the roof just by unleashing this insane possibility, and we are still at 20% of the possibilities.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, and I mean, I don't have to tell it to you because you are in this space all day too. But I mean, the AI is evolving so fast. It becomes better and better, but day by day. So even if we don't increase our productivity, it will automatically increase by just getting better models.
Yes. Yeah.
So this is it's insane. I love it. It was some kind of a hard exercise. So Aqua Cloud is not that big. We
Right.
are we were 45 people in November. In December we were 35. Now we are 35. And this is a big chunk. I mean, that's a big portion of the people. So uh, it's a big change for the company overall. But the change and the impact was so big that everybody who stayed with the company was is absolutely on fire right now.
Well, and in that respect, it wasn't the technology that replaced the humans. It was the people saying, I don't want to use the technology. Am I hearing you
Absolutely.
correctly?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It was like
Yeah.
this. I was not telling, hey, I will only stay with 5 people
Right.
and I will let go all the others. No, it was a necessary step to enforce the AI,
Right.
because with this 10 people or 11 people in the end, it was not possible. They
Yeah.
were so resistant to it that I could not uh, make the change. So, and now we are only 30% left from the developers, but I would say we are 200 times, I mean, 200% more
Efficient.
productive,
Yeah. Love it.
efficient.
Yeah.
Exactly. And we already achieved things that were planned for, I don't know, more than 12 months in the future.
Yeah.
So,
No, that's what we're
yeah.
seeing also is that teams, production teams that are able to do the planning and work as a team and use one of the LLMs as their coding partner are getting a 5 to 10x increase in their deliverables. So things that you think are going to take 1 week will take 1 day. Sometimes things that you think are going to take 2 or 3 weeks will take 1 day.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
so you can't turn away from that kind of productivity change.
Yeah, it's insane. And especially if you have a development background, so you understand how software works, this becomes a superpower.
Yeah.
So, for example, when I was asking for new features in our software system, uh, I don't know, a year ago, I had to speak with our product management. I had to describe what I want. They were making a concept, then
Yeah. Yeah.
design and whatever. Now, what I do, if I have an idea late in the evening, I just open my laptop and I speak with Claude, and on the very next day, I can present a prototype showing
Yes.
what I want. And they can reuse this prototype and just put it in the code base, say, okay, adapt this into the product. And it's so much faster. And so our software, Aqua Cloud, was or is a project management platform. It's an application lifecycle management. So from the idea uh, over the QA, the development QA, and production. This is the life cycle that we cover, including all the management around this. Like we have Kanban boards, you have plannings,
Right.
all the stuff is it's in the system. And what we invented just three months ago, for yeah, 3 months pretty much, um, is an agentic AI system called Actana, and this just lives underneath the surface of our system. So
Right.
everything a person have done in the past is possible done. I mean, it's possible that an AI agent is doing this right now.
Yeah.
with human in the loop, of course. I mean, our customers are large enterprises, mainly highly regulated industries,
Sure.
um, banks, insurances. We are very big in government, and our agentic system now enables them to use the system far beyond the classic project management.
Right.
I mean, we have customers now asking for more licenses because they understood they can give it to their marketing team. So we have some, setups that you can just have an idea, put it in the next state, like we have a new state in our Kanban board, which is called prototype. So marketing has an idea for the corporate website, like, I don't know, a pricing calculator or whatever. Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah.
they describe it, then the AI takes it, enhance it based on all available resources. Then when it's approved, it comes into the status prototype. Then a coding agent is taking this, creating a prototype, showing it back to the marketing team.
Right.
Marketing team says, wow, that's what we'd like to have. Create a concept that developers can implement this. Having a prototype in place and a concept, everything in place, that process took, I don't know, weeks of
Yeah.
experts in the past. Now it takes hours.
Right. Yeah. Can it
And
work overnight if you want it to?
it works overnight. It
Yeah.
takes, exactly. And this is, so our product is pretty much changing right now. Without changing any functionality itself, it becomes a platform for pretty much every department in the company. Because at least every department is doing projects somehow,
Sure.
big
Yeah.
or small.
Right.
And now they got assistants. So for example, the legal department gets a legal assistant that checks NDAs or reads contracts or writes whatever you need.
Yeah.
So and or bookkeeping. So they just put invoices in the system saying, okay, this one is not valid. Please respond and ask for a refund or whatever, something like this.
Yes.
And it becomes a fluent process, and the human is always in the loop. Everything is documented, and Actana itself, it can be connected to pretty much every API via API key. So
Right.
here in Germany, we are very frightened of stolen data. Data
Yes.
privacy is the highest thing, and so this is why most companies in Germany don't use AI at all. Yeah, which is a big disadvantage, of course.
Yeah.
But now with this, we have an opportunity that you can run your own AI in your basement if you like to connect it
Yeah.
and use it.
Right.
And so we bring a use case because just be real. If you give everybody a chatbot, like the classic ChatGPT use case, there is no business use case, no real one, just
Right.
some
It's a
small
novelty.
enhancements.
It's a novelty.
Exactly.
At that point.
Yeah. Exactly. And by having bringing the agent system to the whole company, everybody gets a use case.
Yes. Yeah. And they
that
actually can be in that AI first mentality that you described, and then that way you're getting the leverage that the AI can provide in every role inside the company.
Exactly. I mean, and we also invented or brought an MCP server to the to our clients.
Yes.
So now they have a use case for their chatbots.
Right.
So they speak with the chatbots and say, yeah, by the way, what is the status of my project? Or I mean, even the CEO now is speaking with our MCP server, asking for the status of the project instead of asking the project manager, right?
Right. Yep.
So all these kind of use cases that were already there, but now they're accessible for everybody.
I love it.
This is insane.
Well, Stefan, I really appreciate you taking the time today to talk with me, and you and I could have this conversation for the next 3 hours. But
Yeah,
I know
probably.
You have some other things you need to get to today. So I'm very grateful to you, and thank you so much for being on the show. If people want to get in touch with you and have a conversation with you, how do they do that directly?
Yeah, they can just contact me through LinkedIn.
Okay.
That's pretty much the best way to get me. And yeah, so I will be very open, very happy to have conversations here. And yeah, that was fun, Emmanuel.
I'm glad. I really appreciate it. And the next time I fly into Frankfurt, I'm gonna hit you up, and we'll go
please do so.
and have a Weiss beer and watch some football and have a conversation about AI.
Oh yes, but by the way, in Cologne, where I'm, there is no Weiss beer. We have Kölsch. Kölsch. Yes.
I like that because I could have 4 or 5 of them and I could still keep my wits about me.
Yeah, great.
All right.
That's cool.
Thank you so much, Stefan.
Yeah.
Well, what a great use case from a technologist, and a great reminder that there is going to be a little bit of resistance probably inside your organization, and that the change management part of this transition that we're in is a critical part. And like I've talked about before, we want to have good strategic planning, we want to have change management, and we want to work to over communicate the transition that we're in, and that it's not a rush. We don't have to rush through the transition, but we have to have everybody on board in order to get the amazing benefits of leverage like Stefan was talking about today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I sure did. I sure learned a lot and very appreciative. I hope that you take some time to continue engaging with the LLM of your choice, that you're building custom GPTs, that you're in this idea of AI first, and that you're looking to save some time and get the leverage of AI in your workday. And with that time, you continue to upskill, that you spend that time with your friends and family, and that you get away from the screens, outside into nature. This is Emmanuel Rose, Marketing in the Age of AI.
Thanks for listening to Marketing in the Age of AI. Be sure to subscribe wherever you heard this podcast so you never miss a future episode. Your copy of Authentic Marketing in the Age of AI is available at Amazon.com or EmmanuelRose.com. You can also connect with Emmanuel on